The contingency argument. You've probably heard it before. Everything that exists must have a cause. That cause itself must have a cause. And so, the reasoning goes, it all leads to one necessary being, God. Sounds airtight, right? But what if I told you it's not as simple as it seems? First, let's understand contingent. Something contingent is not necessary. It might not exist. A tree, a star, your own thoughts. They rely on something else to be. The argument says, if all things are contingent, there must be a necessary being at the start of the chain. But here's where it starts to get tricky. The first crack. Not everything must have a cause. In quantum physics, particles appear without reason. A star blinks into existence. A particle jumps into reality. Brute facts, things that just are. Suddenly, the chain isn't so neat. It's messy. It's unpredictable. Infinite regress, the idea that causes could stretch forever, actually makes sense in math, in physics, in theory. Infinity is coherent. The chain doesn't have to stop. Then there's the notion of a necessary being. Calling something necessary doesn't explain anything. It's just a label. The universe itself could be necessary, or maybe something else entirely. We're assigning logic to what might not follow logic at all. And even if a necessary being exists, it tells us nothing about consciousness, morality, or anything we might call divine. You can't jump from existence to God. The argument looks logical, structured, but peel back the layers and it's empty. Hollow reasoning dressed as certainty. So, the contingency argument. It's seductive. It promises a neat answer, a starting point. But it's built on shaky ground, unproven assumptions, infinite possibilities, labels that explain nothing. And when you look closely, you realize, maybe the universe doesn't need a cause at all. And that thought can linger longer than you expect.